tried it on, I thought it was magic. At first, I was in pain, but within like 5 minutes, it's like the pain disappeared.
All right, Chris, thanks for coming down today. And it's the first time I've met you, but Mark introduced you to me today.
Yeah.
And just if you tell a little bit about your story, obviously being diagnosed with sickle cell, and what's that like?
Being diagnosed with sickle cell was basically very difficult for me until I basically started content, because sickle cell, basically me being in and out of hospital consistently, nearly every, let's say, 2 weeks. Yeah, it's when your blood cells are basically shaped as the crescent moon, and they can't pass through your body without it being jammed. So basically I'd be in pain if that's the case. So doing normal activities is quite difficult. But if I get too physical, I might have a crisis. If it's too cold outside, I might have a crisis.
And when you say crisis, what does that look like, a crisis?
It's you're in pain.
Yeah.
I'm in agony, screaming.
So agony, you said, what's that like, 10 out of 10 pain?
Yeah.
And what does that, because what I want to do is just so people can understand it a little bit more, because I'd never heard of sickle cell myself till about 2 years ago. And when I do speak to people about it, like one thing they seem to say to me is that it feels like their skin's on fire.
I feel like...
How would you describe it?
I feel like it's a very like sharp pain, and it comes in waves. So another thing is with sickle cell is that it comes when it likes and it goes when it likes. So I could have a pain today and it's done within.
You don't really know why.
Yeah.
It can just come at any time.
Anytime, any place. It could last till Friday.
Yeah.
It could last for a whole month.
How old are you, Chris?
I'm 26 now.
26. And when did you find out?
As soon as I was born
Really?
with sickle cell, yeah.
And is that normal? Is that people know from birth, or can it come on at any time in someone's life?
I got another one of my friends, but I don't think he has a strong case of sickle cell, but he got diagnosed. He found out when he was 25.
Okay, so late.
Yeah, but
later than you.
I think if you got the stronger case, which is SS, you'd find out basically immediately, because I couldn't do like basic stuff like walking up the stairs. I had a crisis.
And is it because the pain stops you walking up the stairs, or just?
It's because like you just couldn't get too physical with different things. Like you have to get used to it, kind of. But
is there medication you take? Is there anything that you're currently taking, or you're taking a lot? I bet.
Too much medication. There's way too much medication.
And do they probably come with their own side effects as well?
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's another thing.
Especially the painkillers, like it's kind of, it will basically give you mood swings.
Yeah. So obviously Mark's introduced you to me today. When did you first meet Mark?
I was going to a shoot, funny enough. Mark's my friend's brother, which I never knew about. And Mark, I basically met him at the shoot. So he started showing me his brand, but I was in pain at the time.
Yeah, I remember him telling me.
Yeah,
I remember
I was
saying,
in pain at the time.
I met someone, and Mark was actually quite emotional by it, because he messaged the group that we're in. He's like, I've just met someone, I can't believe what's happened. He was in pain. And
yeah, I was in pain at the time, and so I was basically not interacting as much as the others was. So I was sitting down, this, that. Then all of a sudden I went to go have a conversation, because he was showing everyone how
the strength test.
The strength test. And then when I went to have the conversation, he told me about sickle cell. He knew about sickle cell a lot. And then he told me to try this on. I tried it on, I thought it was magic. At first, I was in pain, but within like 5 minutes, it's like the pain disappeared.
Yeah.
Even when I went home, I told my sister, I've got clothing that stops me from being in pain. My sister was like, that's magic. That's magic. That's black magic. What you did? And then I was like, no, it was Notes' brother that gave me this. And then she was like, wow, so you're not in pain right now. It's like, I was in pain the whole day today.
And is it something that, obviously that's amazing to be able to get clothing and have some relief. And I think for us at that time, we didn't fully understand what our clothing was doing. Now we've got more of an understanding. I think it's something that would be good for us as residents and for other people with sickle cell to introduce it to them and then find a way that we can actually do a study on this, because obviously to have instant pain relief from something that was causing you pain. And what would you say from there? Obviously, I see you coming today with a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Do you wear it? Is it something you wear?
It's kind of an everyday thing now.
Yeah.
Like,
And since wearing it, are you having like less? Is there less pain, or is it less often you're having any painful episodes?
it's less pain, but it also comes with, it's like me looking after myself. I need to generally look after myself as well. I can't just rely on the clothing, but 100%.
So do you think
way less pain.
the clothing allows you to be in a better space to look after yourself?
Yeah, and I could do a lot more. Like I could go film.
What, like energy-wise, you've got more energy to get about.
Yeah, I could go do a lot more, way more than I used to do, basically. And not worry about being in pain as well. A person like me as well, I kind of calculate when I'm gonna be in pain before like my transfusions. You know what transfusions are? Transfusions is basically every month I need to go in to top up my blood so that I'm in less pain. So let's say my next one is on the 30th right now.
And you do that once a month?
Yeah, so I know that I completely got to have the top on during the end of the month.
Well, you're going to have the top, socks, bottoms, everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it helps out a lot.
Well, yeah, no, it's interesting for us. I mean, obviously, when I hear things like this, and when Mark told me and when I sit and talk to you about it now, this is why we're doing everything that we're doing, because it is changing people's lives. And obviously sickle cell is one condition and there's many other conditions, but I think even like the team hearing this is what will, in any business and anything you do, like there's always tough times and things don't go your way, but when like I can share this with the extended team that's working on the project, this is just what allows us to really sort of dig in and get things done, because I can feel it, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to even facilitate a product that's helping you, you know, and like
100%. But I think you guys are the help. You lot are the help here, because nobody ever thought of this. I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
And then
it's
t-shirt
simple.
that helps me. Yeah,
and it's simple.
It's just putting on a t-shirt. It's like it's shocking. It's a miracle.
I'd like to see you. I'd like to see you sleep in it as well. I have some stuff to sleep in, so you're in it 24/7. So my dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's.
All right.
And that's part of the reason how we developed it. And 3 years into his diagnosis, he just tanked. He just went from being self-sufficient to not really being able to cut his food, not really being able to walk. And then when we finally developed it, finally come across these minerals and got into the fabric, he's now 3 years later from wearing it, he's about 50% better from diagnosis, to the point where you wouldn't really know he's got Parkinson's. But what I realised in the journey of my dad wearing it, first of all, it was just socks, and then it was an arm sleeve, and he'd wear it in the day. But like now it's in the point where he wears it, he's in it morning, day and night, 24/7, and that's where we've seen like the progressive benefits.
All right.
So from a scientific standpoint, or for a standpoint for you to be able to receive the most from it, so the energy inside the fabric is sending your body energy. So the amplitude of the fabric's changed. So when it's interacting with your body, it's also cancelling out a lot of 5G interference and sort of negative signals which come and hit the body from all the Wi-Fi and the phones. So that's one thing, is helping you with protection. And then the other thing, like I said, sending your body energy. But like a study we've done, it shows that it's regulating the nervous system. So 16 markers: heart rate variability, muscle contractions, respiration rate, and even we're starting with early signs seeing it's helping with the brain. So that obviously, and that's just clothing, right? But that sort of paints a picture of like why I'm just trying to, as I'm talking to you now, thinking why would this help your condition specifically? Yes. Obviously circulation as well seems to be improved. So I think there's so much for us to learn and understand, and like these things this could be something like super important in the sickle cell and in that community of people getting pain relief, but also finding out something like we should explore this more.
Yeah, 100%.
And you'll always be number one.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thanks for that. I really appreciate that. It's beautiful.